I've been in the factory for a lot of years. In fact, I followed my parents into the factory. I noticed that during the economic downturn of 2008, wages weren't going up, and that I had to go out and get an education. I just didn't know how I was going to do it.
A dream that I always had was to go back and get my master's degree to be an adult gerontology nurse practitioner. I really like helping patients get on the road to recovery and back to their normal everyday life. Some of my coworkers would love to go back to school. They're older than me and have been paying on their student loans for quite a while now, but they're really nervous and hesitant because it is a pretty heavy financial burden to go back to school.
I really want to be a zookeeper. My favorite part is definitely being up close and personal to the animals, especially the giraffes. I know the reality of that is they don't make a whole lot of money. Not a whole lot of people think you need a degree to become a zookeeper, but in order to pursue a higher level job that you really want, your dream job, you do need that college degree, and with that comes a lot of debt.
The biggest hurdle that people are running into to get post-secondary education is being able to afford it, and the fear of that debt that goes along with it. And to address that issue, the Questa Foundation said, let's make money available and do it in a way where the forgiveness is tied to, after graduation, staying in the area. The goal was to create not only the ability to afford education, but an incentive that we retain the talent in the region to help us economically thrive.
People and corporations, when they look at a community, they're looking at certain statistics that make us attractive. The graduation rate is like our resume. We're playing, it might be a small bit, but an important bit of getting that rate higher. That's going to help us stand out against competing states and counties.
I am so thankful to be a Questa Scholar. Just because of Questa, I have been able to buy a house, get married, and go back to school to pursue my master's degree. My total loans were $20,000, and I ended up only having to pay $6,000. Questa has really made my student loans manageable.
When I first became a Questa Scholar, there was this giant burden lifted off my shoulders that I can pursue this passion for animals that I have without worrying about a whole lot of college debt.
The Questa Foundation gave me the opportunity to get an education, and I've learned a lot of new things. Business law was exciting, I liked that class, but my favorite was business ethics, where they had a few projects, and the last one was to do some volunteer work. I would have never volunteered 2 years ago. My wife thinks that I'm a different person, and there's a future, that we have a future here in Fort Wayne.
There's no question that the need is far greater than the resources we have available. We're only able to fund 1 out of every 4 that apply. We need people's support. We need their partnerships. We need them to share with us the importance of what this means for every individual that has a dream, has a hope. Help us provide that opportunity.